amazing. They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
I love this shrug. This shrug is by far my favorite accessory with this clothing line. This shrug allows me to wear it short and sexy or long and a little bit more flirty and flowy. So the transformation just happens just very uniquely by flipping the garment upside down. So if I remove my arms, flip the garment upside down, losing that scarf and collared effect, but again, taking that scarf and transforming it to the lower half, making it long and sleek. Super simple.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Join and save at Sam's Club, your local club, Boardman, 6361 South Avenue, Boardman, Ohio. It's Sam's Club. Join and save.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
It's winter, so come on inside, sit down, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and watch NCTV45.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Norm from Krazy Car Restoration, and I'm here to give you a little update on what we're doing with the 1980 Trans Am build that we're doing on NCTV45. Basically, we are building this car, and we are going to donate its proceeds, whether we sell it at a car show in downtown Newcastle or we take it to the auction and sell it, to the Lawrence County Drug Task Force to fight drugs in our area. Okay? Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Wherever it can be dealt with, that's what we want to do right now. We have a lot of people involved with this. When I brought up the idea of doing this, so many people just jumped on board with it, and they thought it was a great idea. Unfortunately, this drug problem that we have in Lawrence County didn't get here overnight. It slowly progressed, and the reason it got this bad is because most people just turned their backs and said they didn't want to get involved. The car cruise that we're going to have in downtown Newcastle is going to be called Krazy Car Come Together Cruise. And basically is all the businesses in Lawrence County coming together to build this car and sell it so we can have more money to fight the problem that we have at hand. Okay, at this point right now, I mean, if anybody wants to ever get involved with it, all they got to do is just call us down here at Lutton Auto Repair and Krazy Car Restoration, and we'll be more than happy to put you on board. I'd like to take time to thank everybody that has helped out so far, and I know there's going to be more people that's wanting to help out because I get phone calls every day. The thing is, maybe someday we can leave our doors unlocked again without fearing somebody crashing through it to try to rob us, to get money for drugs. The sooner we get these drugs off the street, the better off we're going to be. I got to give credit to Josh Lamacusa, District Attorney, and Bobby Salem, the Mayor, and City Council. They've all been working all together to try to get this problem solved, but unfortunately they can't do it all by themselves. One person can't do it by themselves, one little organization. Everybody's got to come together and fight this problem together. And they've been doing everything in their power, putting ads in the paper, everything else to try to get participation, everybody to help. Well, this is another way to bring awareness to it. And I hope by me filling you in on what we're doing with this build and what we're doing with this car, everybody understands this is all a non-profit deal. And whatever everybody does, they're doing it because they want to do it, not because they have to do it or anything like that. The thing is, they're doing something to fight the drug problem in Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. And if you can help out, that'd be more than happy. But at this point right now, we're going to continue building this, and we're going to have a car show in downtown Newcastle the first of summer, and I hope you can attend. Thank you very much.
The Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Go to nwglobe.com to read fascinating articles. If you know someone who would enjoy this amazing publication as much as you do, why not give them a gift subscription? I'm excited about getting this into the homes of as many people as possible. Please send their email address and we'll do the rest. Call 724-946-8098. That's the Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. All in a nutshell, 102 and 117 North Mercer Street in Newcastle. Visit Keith and Margot Jackson for that new look. The latest in women's and men's clothing. Treat yourself today. You'll be glad you did. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365. The Land of Oz, located next to Subway on Washington Street, features unique clothing for that special design, one of a kind. Also accessories of every sort. Team logo and school logo. Also jeans, tops. For that special look, it's the Land of Oz, located in downtown Newcastle next to Subway. And we're at Melva's Deja Vu. Hello, how are you?
I'm just fine, how are you?
Okay, and your name is?
Melva. I am Melva of Melva's Deja Vu.
That's great. Can you tell us some of the items you have?
Yes, I have brand new tennis shoes, and all of those are $15. I have some Nicki Minaj fashions. I have some new purses. I have some used purses. And we have a nice variety of things, and everybody likes to shop.
All right.
Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to drain the antifreeze out. I can't take the heater core box out until I drain the radiator out. And if you notice, we're kind of like walking our way in towards the engine compartment here, eliminating everything that we can. That way there, it's going to be a lot easier to remove the engine and transmission as one component. And after we get the shroud and all that off of this and the rad support. So we're going to drain the antifreeze out here. Hopefully this petcock opens up. If it doesn't open up, it's kind of old and rusty. No, I don't think we're going to get that one open. So I think we best leave it alone and wait until we get the radiator out, and hopefully we can get it out then. So what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll pull the bottom hose off to release the fluid into the pan. There's a hose clamp down under here. Just take it off. We shouldn't have too much problem getting this off. Hopefully we don't make a big mess. Okay. Actually, that hose clamp just fell apart on us. Just goes to show the age of the car. When they sit for 20 years or so. I'll tell you what we're going to do first. We're going to pull this reservoir up out of our way. Let's see here. I think I got a 10 millimeter there. Just take that out. That'll help us out a little bit for a little clearance to get down in there. Like I said, when we go to put this back together, we're going to put it back together the opposite way we took it apart. That way there, everything will go together nice and smooth the way it came apart. Okay. There's a clamp right here. We'll just squeeze it together. Yeah. That's off. Now, this is hard to believe. After all them years, this thing still has antifreeze in it. Yep, the reservoir's still full. We're going to have to set it up, pump it up against something for right now. And we'll drain that fluid out later. Okay, and here's the hose down here, the bottom hose on the radiator. We have to get it loose. Okay, there goes the water. It's hard to believe that this thing still has antifreeze in it after 20 years of sitting. Because that's the last known time that I knew it ran, according to the documentation, especially the inspection sticker and that was on it. Everything pointed out to it like close to 20 years ago. Now, once we get the antifreeze out of this, we'll be able to pull the fan shroud and everything else off of this. And then what we'll do is let that drain out there, and I'll go answer the telephone for right now, and I'll deal with the parts man that just walked in. Just a second. Oh, this is gotta be like right there. Okay, now we're back here. It looks like we got the antifreeze out of the radiator now. Drop that down a little bit. Get it to drain. Now we can remove the radiator and the fan shroud. And I've already taken the bolts out of this, so this can come up out of there. this here is the charcoal canister. It's part of the emission system. Basically what we'll do is we'll clean it all up because everything seems to work on this car in that manner. And then we'll finish off. If you notice, we got some bolts here we got to remove here. We'll get started on taking them out. And we got to move some of these brackets right here. And I'll move off the front bumper brackets so we can slide the radiator support off, and then we can get all the condenser off, the radiator, shroud, everything, and get started on that. And we'll have a wide open shot to pull the motor straight out. Okay, I'm going to get started on that there, loosen up some of the bolts, and I'll show you how it comes off in a little bit. Okay, we got the bottom hose off of this here, and it's all drained out into the pan here, the best we can get it for right now. Taking one look at this antifreeze that was in here, it looks pretty darn good for as old as it is. I'm really shocked. But then again, the car was never driven for about 20 years, so I don't know how long it's been in there, but it's been in there a good while, as long as I've owned it, and that's been about 5 or 6 years now. I don't believe we're going to be able to get these lines off of here for the transmission lines, for the cooler lines. They look pretty bad on here. Nope, they're just going to round off. So instead of doing any damage to the radiator, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a Sawzall, cut off saw, and we're going to just cut them right off flush because we're going to be replacing them transmission cooler lines anyway. So let's just whack them off right here. Okay, there's one off. And we're going to cut them off as flush as we possibly can. That way when I go to make the new lines, I'll have the exact bends that I need. And I can duplicate them. And they should fit right on there. Okay, now those are off. Now I expect the lines to drip a little bit, so it ain't going to hurt you to toss a little rag down there on the floor to catch the oil. Now I've already taken most of the fan bolts out to remove the fan. I'm going to take the last one out, and we'll see if we can get this wiggled off of there. Sometimes you got to persuade them a little bit. My new little hammer there on this one. So we'll go ahead and we'll just tap that fan off there the best we can. Okay, and there she goes. She's coming off now. And let me wiggle her off there. There we go. I got it out of there. And that's the fan. It's a clutch fan. This one seems like it's in good shape, so we'll probably be able to reuse this one here when we start rebuilding the car. Set this off to the side right now. And we're going to go ahead and pull the fan shroud off of here. And we should be able to lift that radiator right up out of here once we get these bolts out. I'm really amazed on just how well all these bolts are coming out of this car for as old as it is. I would have really thought that they would have been a lot more difficult. We'd had a lot more bolts busting off in it, but we've been fortunate through all of this. I've already taken the hose off on the top here. Now let's try to finagle this up out of there. Is there anything holding it there? Might be a bolt or two down here, let's feel. Yep, there's 2 bolts down there. One on each side. Where'd the socket go? We lost the socket now. Well, let's get another one. We'll find it later. Got one here. Should be able to get right under here and get this one out. Like I said, all these nuts and bolts are coming out fairly easy. I'm really shocked. I got new cars I work on that they don't come out as easy. Once I get these 2 bolts out here, This whole assembly should lift up out of here. And all will be left in there is a condenser for the air conditioning. And then we'll probably call it quits for today. Come back tomorrow and finish pulling off the ratting to support. One more bolt should do it. This one's in a little bit of an awkward position, but since we got all this stuff off, we can easily get our hands right in there to work, which makes it less difficult to do. Okay, that's out. So the total 6 bolts holding that shroud in. We'll set them up there for right now. This should lift right up out of here. You're not going to get it much easier. We'll come over here and let it drain. And as you can see, it's kind of green inside here. We'll pull this shroud off. That's corrosion on that. When we send it up to the radiator shop, we'll see what he can do to straighten this out. He may go ahead and re-core this and save the tanks, and he'll put a brand new petcock in there because that looks like it's shot too. Okay, and like I said, we're going to call it quits for today, and we'll go ahead and come back tomorrow and finish tearing off the radiator support. Okay, that's enough for today.
It's Little Johnny's Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
It's the China Banquet, 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle, for tempting, mouth-watering dishes that you'll enjoy. They have hours from Thursday 11 to 9:30, Friday and Saturday 11 to 10 p.m. You can call for takeout or eat in. China Banquet, everything you've been hungry for, right here in Newcastle. Let's talk with Norm. We're with
Norm Lutton.
Norm, you're the owner of Krazy Car Restoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a new company we're opening up. Originally, we was Lutton Auto Repair, and we're adding on a little bit. And we're trying to bring out some custom cars for people somewhere in between the $5,000 and $20,000 range, what people can actually afford today. Anymore, you know, all these cars are so expensive. We're just trying to make ends meet for other people.
That sounds great now.
But I've been fixing cars for over 35 years.
That's great. So when you have a repair, big or small, call Norm.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors.
What's inside? Come on in and take a look at the menu. There's many barbecued delights, ribs, chicken, and much more. Salads of every kind, sides that'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat in or take out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more.
Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
It's 2Ps, Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road, for the best in giftware and original merchandise. Stop by 2Ps, Thrifts and Gifts. Check out their many treasures. Gently worn clothing, original items, one of a kind, and also furniture. Something for everyone. Men's clothes, accessories for the house. It's 2Ps, Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road. Stop by. There's a treasure waiting for you.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner. It's winter, so come on inside, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and sit down and watch NCTV45.